Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain times 7 and 8. I got a few projects I'm going to show you that I'm working on. So I'm actually working today in my retro theater room. I ordered a few extra things over there. I've got the I guess it's a scene taker or whatever it's called. I get the proper name for it. I don't know it off the bat. But anyway, I got a few odds and ends and some artwork in here already. I did add neon lights to the bottom of the movie chairs and the box that the projector was sitting on, which I liked because for some reason that box gave a perfect image on where I wanted my projector set at. And where actually how the image projects on the screen. There's my screen right there. Watch a little black and white movie right there. So I'm going to take the lights out in here so you can see the chair lit up. The neon lights under the chairs right there. Those are the movie chairs. Movie sofa. I got that over at Furniture Mecca. I don't know if you have that in your neighborhood, but I paid about $1,000 for that chair. It is motorized, you know what I mean? It has hydraulics if you want to basically bring the chair up or down, cup holders, whole 9 yards, chargers for the cell phone, which I love the most, and cup holders here and so forth. So it's a beautiful chair. It also has the lights up here, which we don't use them. If I can hit a switch up here. If I can find me a switch. There we go. So it has lights up there, right? But we don't use them at all, period. So we have the lights right there. So anyway, so yes, I ordered some vintage movie posters. I ordered another vintage popcorn maker, and I have some lights that I'm ordering going to be sitting in here to give that kind of movie theater experience. We're still going to be, it doesn't make a difference because like I said, our technology does demonstrations on levels other screens don't do, so we have the right to put it in a nice, I say a vintage kind of look lighting, and that's what I'm going to be adding to here pretty soon as as I figure out what lights I'm going to order. So over here, we're going to put a vintage movie poster there. We're going to put one there. I might put a eat here or beverages or whatever here. I'm not sure. And we're going to put a movie poster there. And then we got some lighting we're going to put here and here in the corners to give it that kind of movie theater kind of retro look. But the box, I got some counter paper over at Amazon to dress up the box. Give it a kind of an antique look to it. And I had some left over, so I figured I might as well just do my speakers also too. So the sound bar I'm probably going to do, but I'm going to do that later on when I got some more time because that's going to take a lot more detail. So just showing you off the rest of the house. Working on the fireplace next because the fireplace actually does work. I found out the other day the fireplace does work. So I have to get ready to start setting it up. So let's take a toss around the kitchen. Yes, it is dish day for me because my girl washed dishes yesterday, or about 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, and now it's my turn. So, oops, I forgot my keys. I need keys, can't get outside without keys. For those of you who are curious what projector that is my Optima GT 5500. If you go to, I got mine from Amazon, the 55, I got my 55 for around, how much I paid for the 55? I paid $1,100 when I first came out. That's what I paid for it. When it first came out, it was $1,100. I'm trying to put my keys on right now. That's getting a jingling sound. I paid $1,100 when it first came out. Now they're kind of hard to get. I seen one for around $800, $850. And the difference between, the difference for me, the selling point for me is that the Optima 5600 was 3,000 lumens and the 55 was 3,600 lumens. So I went with the one with the most lumens. But yeah, ultra short throw, 3,500 lumens, 20,000 into one in contrast, which keep in mind if you have a white screen or gray screen, you're not going to see it. All right, so let's go outside and show you what I'm working on. Because I got this big project I've been working on, and also too a bit of a blessing. Well, not a bit of a blessing, a blessing. I lost a lot of my tools when I was moving. A lot of my tools, most of them, and I had to get them all back, and it was really hard to do. But you know, God blessed me to be able to have amazing customers that blessed us to get orders in, and that allowed me to be able to get a lot of my tools that I need to get back in my shop. God is amazing. So this right here is a motorized projection screen I got off eBay. I paid around $68 for it. Yeah, $68 for a motorized projection screen, 92 inches, 16:9. Right now it is all white, but pretty soon it's going to be coated with the Supreme 8 right there. I got the frog tape set up already. Now once that's done, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with next. So I have a stand that I'm building outside, and the stand is going to allow me to be able to hook the screen to the stand, bring it down, because I got power cords outside, I got outlets outside, bring it down anytime I want. And when I want to bring it inside, because some people saying, well, it's a motorized screen, it'll get damaged with the elements. When I get done with it, all I got to do is disconnect it, and I can bring the screen back into the house. It doesn't weigh that much, and bring it right back into the house and put it away. I might build a small little case for it too on top of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to build a case for it, build a small little case I can put it in. But anyway, that's what's beautiful about this. So these screens are very lightweight, and then on top of that, they give you the option of how you want to hang up the screen. I'm just going to use these hooks right here, or they have a piece in the back. I don't know if you can see this already. That has an area we can actually hang it that way too, but I'm going to use the hooks right here from the door. So I had this before in my last video demonstration when I lived at the other house. I'll post at the bottom so you can see that for yourself. Also too, when we change out a few things with the kits, one of the things we're going to change out with our Supreme 7 and Supreme 8 kits, we're going to get rid of the black blackout cloth, which we were given to you for free. Sorry about that. My hand in the way. I'm trying to adjust my focus here a little bit. So we're going to get rid of the black blackout cloth, and we're going to swap it out for the canvas. Now, the black blackout cloth in size was around, if you got a 1-quart kit, is around 5 feet by 9 feet, but all the screens now are going to be 9 feet by 12 feet. So this is a surface that I ordered. Now, keep in mind, you get this off Amazon for 18 bucks, but we give it to you for free. And this is a surface we're going to give you. It doesn't have a seam in the middle. The seam is only on the edge, doubled on the edge. That's it. And look how beautiful it looks on my screen right here. Now keep in mind, when you put down the when you put down the canvas screen or canvas material, note that you have to prime it twice. So prime it the first time and then hit it the second time, and that will allow you to apply our technology onto it even better. You don't have to worry about soaking up so much paint because it is canvas. It is a absorbed material, so that's something you don't have to worry about. But if you just prime it with pretty much anything that will lay a foundation, like white house paint or something like that. Anything to lay a foundation, that's all you need. Alright, so let's pop outside here for a minute. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So I've been busy for the last couple of days. So I've been online, being at a couple forum sites on how to build this projection screen stand for a motorized projection screen. And there it is right there. So I'll give you a look at it. So there's my baby right there. So on the opposite side, I can come over here for a minute because it's probably still wet, but on the opposite side, not on this side, but on the opposite side of this, on the bottom part underneath there, we're going to lay, imagine this is the opposite side, we're going to lay the screen from here to here, and we're going to basically put in the brackets allowing the projection screen to basically connect there and from there. And then when the screen comes down, it'll be to hit these right here. This will guide the screen as it's coming down. That way when the wind blows it, it doesn't push through. To allow it to be able to connect. Now I had to put measurements right here because at the end of the screen, you know, you have the bottom post at the bottom that draws out, brings the screen down, that has the weight. On the end of that, we had to make sure that I had to make sure when it comes down, that was going to hit here. It's going to guide right along the side of this. And like I said, it keeps the screen from being pushed inward if any wind hits it. There we go. So here we are, mounting brackets right there. And then a little cool trick I picked up from a fellow at a forum site. Basically, when they built the stand, they put buckets on the other end so you can fill them with bricks, cement, water, whatever, to weight down your screen. So that's another cool trick right there. So this frame will house somewhere around 116.9 to 92 inches of 16.9 in the screen. If you prefer to do 4.3, which I don't know why, you can also use that too. So it'll have several different options on how you want to hang a motorized projection screen outside. So I haven't decided if I'm going to install speakers in yet. I am going to install LED lighting. So this is what this is for right here. So this piece that comes over, the projection screen, is going to be right over in there. And then the very top, I'm going to put in some weatherproof LED lighting to give it a kind of backlight display. That's it. So I should have a blueprint of the design. I will be posting on the website. If you want, you can go to the website, you can download it when it's all done and finished. And I can have this sitting out here. I plan to actually have this out here in the wintertime in the snow watching Frozen. A lot of you not. Alright, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Let's go back in. I'm going to show you something I'm working on inside. Got a few interesting projects that I'm working on inside. One of them right here. Oh yeah, let me show you real quick. So this is what I use to basically weatherproof my screen. And keep in mind, you want to weatherproof it, use a paint sprayer, please. Don't want to roll it on. If you want to brush it on, it's up to you, but I would rather spray it on because you can get in all the nooks and crannies. You don't have to worry about having any problems or not hitting anything. You want to make sure you hit every inch of that wood with the treatment, because you don't want the wood to expand, you don't want it to crack. So these are different screws I use. These are the tools. I told you that God has blessed me to be able to have some of my tools back, which is a fantastic blessing. Just bought that yesterday. And these are the big brackets that I'm going to connect in the front. So those little brackets you saw in the front and the back, they're going to connect onto the back of the screen. Well, I should have showed you that. So once the buckets connect, well, it's kind of a hard way to explain it. I want to explain to you how it's all been done, but I got to put it together first. I think once I put it all together, then you'll get an idea on how it's all going to connect together. It's pretty interesting how it's set up. But those buckets are going to be feet. So the feet are going to stick out in the front about 3 feet out from the front, and in the back it's going to be around 4 feet, and that's where the buckets are going to sit. They're going to be filled with cement or water or whatever I'm going to fill them with. And then to keep the screen from rocking back and forth, there is going to be a system to allow it to be able to stable it, which is going to connect from the frame right down to the feet where the bucket's at. It's going to keep the screen from moving back and forth. But in the front, I'm going to install these really heavy duty brackets, and that's going to keep the screen from moving forward. So it's a lot that I'm going to show you once I put all this together. This will allow me to take a motorized screen, stick it outside, and when I'm done I can disconnect it and bring it inside. So I think next week I'm going to start working on the case I'm going to put this in. Alright, thank you all for your time. I got to go. I'm Kenneth Bird from Luminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. I have to go, and God bless.